One thing I've noticed is the fact that in this Nigeria, every time everybody's treating malaria and typhoid. I've never heard somebody say, oh, it was just malaria. It is always malaria and typhoid, malaria and typhoid. Yeah, I do understand the part that mosquitoes are endemic here in Nigeria, and it's okay to always say it's probably malaria, but I still do not subscribe to that, because you need a proper testing for you to know that you do have malaria or you have typhoid. But without this laboratory testing, how do you know that you do have typhoid or you have malaria? Today I'm going to be focusing on typhoid fever. How do you know that you have a typhoid fever? The first thing you want to look out for is the fact that for typhoid fever, the symptoms are more of enteric. What do I mean? The symptoms are around the stomach. So aside from the fever, which is classical of typhoid, and the fever is usually around a temperature around 39 to 40 degrees, and it is sustained. What do I mean? This temperature or this fever that you have is persistent. Say for the entire day, the fever is just there. It's not the one that in the morning the fever is there, later in the night again is when it will not come, the fever. That's not how typhoid works. So the next question is, what are the classical symptoms that you want to look out for to actually tell you that you do have typhoid fever? Is the fact that the fever is sustained. That is, the fever can be there for full 24 hours or full 48 hours. The fever is there. It doesn't stop at any point. And secondly, you have classical symptoms around your stomach. So you might be experiencing things like constipation. You might be experiencing diarrhea. Headache might be there, loss of appetite, and sometimes some people might have a bit of skin rashes. That's how you might really be able to tell that, oh, this is possibly a typhoid fever. But aside that, I tell you for sure, it's important for you to do a culture